here! Hi, my name is Marinara. In this video, I'm going to walk you through my 15-minute weekly planning routine that I do to optimize my time and balance my work and life. For that, I will be using my weekly planner, which you can get for free using the link in the description box below. This simple weekly planning routine is a must if you want to stay on top of both your professional and personal lives. If you're looking for a tool to help you be more organized and productive and finally better manage your time and energy, look no further. Just watch this video until the end. So when it comes to planning, I mostly see two patterns of behavior. The first one is the person that doesn't plan for anything. So they're a bit disorganized, chaotic, they're just winging at it, dealing with whatever comes their way. I just can't cope with the level of stress and anxiety that comes with having to keep all your to-dos in your head and not having a clear idea of what's happening in the week. And the second pattern of behavior I see is that some people are very organized when it comes to work, but not the same about their personal life. And I truly believe that your planner should be a reflection of your priorities in life. So if you're only planning for work, chances are that you're prioritizing work above other things that are so important in life. And that can lead to burnout and you feeling unfulfilled about life in general. So that's why I love my planner so much, because the goal here is to balance your work and your life. Here are three main reasons why you have to try it. So first, you're going to feel more control over your life because you get a bird's eye view, allowing you to see your life as a whole, both your professional and your personal lives. Second, you are going to create more alignment in your life, meaning that you're finally gonna get around to do the things that you say are important to you, because you're the one setting your goals, your priorities, and the habits you want to work on for that week. Third, it will reduce stress and anxiety. You're gonna find peace of mind when you dump all the to-dos from your head onto the paper. And then also, you're gonna feel more prepared and be able to adapt more quickly as things change during the week. I have been using my planner for the past 6 months and I'm so happy with it. So I'm sharing my weekly planner with you because I know it can transform your life by helping you progress towards your goals 1 week at a time. So hit the link in the description below and download it for free. And then you can print it out or use it on your tablet, whatever works for you. But for me personally, I love having a copy on my desk at all times while working. So I do my 15-minute weekly planning routine in 5 steps. Step number 1 is a brain dump. So here you're going to write down all your work and your personal tasks, and don't feel like you need to fill out the whole page. Only include things that need to be done this week. Step number 2, you're going to list out the habits and skills that you want to work on during the week. In general, I suggest here that you do things that are good for your body, for your mind, and for your soul. I have a list of healthy habit ideas in the description below, and you don't need to fill out the whole page and do them every single day. You could be working on 4 habits 3 times a week. In step number 3, you're going to pick 1 main goal for the week and 3 priorities. Priorities could be supporting the main goal, or else they could be things that you do after you achieve your main goal during the week. In step number 4, you're going to create a schedule. So here you want to look at events, appointments, and meetings that are related to your professional and your personal lives. Anything that is time sensitive, you want to add them to the schedule. An idea here is to check your work calendar and transfer your meetings from there to the schedule so you have everything in one place. Once I have all my events scheduled, then I check my tasks to see if there's anything that I need to do on a particular day. For example, if you have a meeting coming up on Wednesday and you need to prepare a presentation for it, you might want to finish the presentation on Tuesday. The 5th and final step is the most fun one. So here you're going to list 3 things that you are excited for during the week, and they can be related to your personal or professional life. Make sure you don't skip this step because a lot of the feel-good chemicals actually are released in anticipation of something good happening. Ultimately, my weekly planner allows me to spend my time more intentionally because it helps me organize and get clear on what I'm working towards and how I'm balancing it all. And now we're all done with our weekly planning routine. This shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes and it gives you structure for you to plan your days. Every morning I sit down for 5 minutes to plan my day. The first thing I do is to see what I had already scheduled for that day. And then the second thing, I look at the tasks that I have there. And I prioritize the ones that are related to the goals and priorities for the week. This way, I ensure that I'm working towards my goals every single day. You can use the scheduling section of the planner in different ways. For example, you could divide your tasks into morning and afternoon, or work and personal, or else have a schedule from 9 to 5, or divide into tasks and notes, or planned versus actual. At the end of the week, then I review my progress. I look at how the week went and ask myself, what did I do well this week and how will I improve next week? I also like to take some time to review the goal and see how I made progress towards it during the week. If I have achieved it, I take some time to recognize myself for my efforts and for making that happen. If I didn't achieve my goal, I like to acknowledge the fact that I worked with what I had, with the time that I had, with the energy that I had, while balancing everything out. There really is no point in beating yourself up about it. I like to see it as an experiment and an opportunity for me to learn. And with that knowledge, you can manage yourself and your work better. I like to reflect on this question. Does it still make sense to achieve this goal? And if it does, then I might set it as the goal for the next week. And if it doesn't, it's okay, priorities change, and as you're working towards something, you learn if that is really what you actually want. So as I'm planning for the next week, I look at the tasks and see if they still make sense or if I can eliminate them. And then I reflect on the habits to see if there is any habits that I'd like to start, to stop, or to continue. I reflect on this last question as well. Who could help and what could make it easier for me to achieve my goal, to do my task, or to establish my habit? And this is a game changer. Yay! Congratulations on getting here. You have learned how to plan your week, how to execute on your plan, and how to review your week. This method really is life-changing. So I recommend that you stick to it for at least a month because it does take time to adjust to a new method, and you're going to learn so much about yourself and about your goals, about how you work. And don't forget to download the weekly planner in the link below. Give this video a like to recommend it for more people and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more self-development videos. Bye! That it can help you transform your life one week at a time. God. If you liked this video, I suggest that you watch these two next.